Would you like to join the Blackout tournament? If so, stay tuned for more. What's up, everyone? We're going to have another tournament this weekend. If you guys would like to join it, let me know. For this next tournament, it's going to be, for those of you that don't know, or could be new to this, it is a solo Blackouts custom match tournament. If you're new, subscribe, hit that bell icon to turn on notifications, and leave a like if you could. And if you'd like to become a member, it gets you one free invite per month to the tournaments. So for the percentage, there is a percentage prize. To participate in this tournament, you also have to be 18 years of age or older. So there is prizes for first, second, and third place. The minimum prizes for this is $10, $7, and $5. There will be 2 tournaments this coming weekend. I will start streaming roughly 30 minutes before or right at the start of the tournament. More than likely it'll be, go ahead and just put it out there now, 15 minutes before the start of the tournament. So the tournament is Saturday, April 27th. The first tournament is at 11 a.m. Pacific time. Tournament 2 is 3 p.m. Pacific time. Let's get back to the prizes though, before I get too far ahead. The prizes is based on the pot, percentage of the pot, which the minimum number of players required to get the prizes is 5 players. Other than me and Flip. Flip would be the scorekeeper. We've got completely separate scorekeeper for this, and I am participating in the tournament, but I do not take any of the prizes. If I do place, I will push the placements, all 3 placements ahead of me. I will be more of an obstacle in the tournament. So for the first place, it is 40% of the pot. Second place is 20% of the pot. Third place is $5 regardless of the pot size. So third place, you basically will get your money back. The tournaments will start 30 minutes after the stream would start, which would roughly be 30 minutes before the tournament time up here. So tournament 1 will start at 11:30 a.m. Exact time, 11:30 a.m. If you're late, you can take a placement in maybe the second round, but if you do that, you don't get any extra points because you're late. So we'll go ahead and do it this way this time, see if this works out. So if you want to participate and it's towards the end of the tournament, it's still going to cost you $5 to get in, but you don't get any extra points because you didn't participate in the other rounds. So it's 5 rounds total. Again, as always, the breaks will be the same as always. If you're wondering, if you're wanting all this information a lot quicker, look at it in the description. I will have this in the description of this video here. We came up with some new custom rules for this one. The last one we had all the same as the previous one, but this one's all new. I've got round 5 in my head, not written down. So again, if you want to join, it's $5 donations or members. By clicking that join button, you will get 1 invite per month, 1 free invite per month. Another thing is, I am giving away 1 free entry into the tournament. Shout out to Sinister. Sinister wants to give away his position for this tournament. So if you guys want to comment, if you're not a member, comment in the description, like and share this video, and let me know in the comments that you've done so, and you will get I will do a drawing. Somebody will get a free invite to this tournament. And again, you have to be 18 or older to join or participate. So the custom rules in this one, the tournament 1 custom rules on the first round is no engagement in buildings at all. You have to be outside of a building before you can engage. Now, someone could be outside and lob a grenade up into that building, and you can't do anything about it. So, in that sense, the only cover you'd really essentially have is walls and trees at that point, unless you find something creative. You just cannot be inside of a building. With the rules, if it is not said on these rules, the rule is not there. So that's, just remember that you can be as creative as you want. Now, if you have a question about rules, we will answer them. But if we get bombarded with, can we do this, can we do that, we just won't answer it. So just remember that when you're thinking about the rules. No engagement in buildings at all. That just means straight up, don't engage in buildings. If you're in a building, you cannot engage somebody else. Alright, so round 2, only weapons that don't allow stock attachments. At tournament time, we will have a list of these weapons. For example, on the weapons, one of them is the SG-12 semi-automatic shotgun. It does not allow you to attach a stock to it. Auger DMR doesn't allow you to put a stock attachment on it, I don't believe. Might be wrong on that one. We will have a list. The swordfish, one of them, you cannot put an attachment on. Round 3, only engage when in shadows. No vehicles allowed. You can melee outside of the shadows, which is the only way you can attack another person. No melee weapon. There's no rules against anything else. You can have whatever weapons, equipment, perks you want, but as long as you are inside of underneath a shadow, or to be more specific, not being hit by direct sunlight, you can engage. If your feet are in a shadow, I should be more specific with that. If your head is being hit by the sun, but your feet are in the shadow, you can still engage. Fourth round is no engagement until the second collapse starts. That's one we've done before. That is also a designated drop area. I've got to edit that back in. Designated drop area cannot engage until the second collapse starts. The 5th round, assault rifles only, no armor. That is for Adam, which was the winner of the last tournament. He wants that rule in there. I will have that updated in the description. Discord only lets me put so many characters on here, 2,000, and I have met that. If I add that in there, I will be denied on updating that. So for the custom rules on tournament 2, the round 1, window wars. You can only engage from windows, which would be the opposite of round 1 on the first tournament. This one is no engagement in buildings. First round of tournament 2, only engage from windows. You can fight in the house or building, I should say, more building. If it's a house, okay. If it's a little department store, that's fine. If you're in, where would that be? Construction site. That would be one of the only places that's not considered inside of a building, because that is huge. Unless you can find a window somewhere on the construction site to shoot from, or a little building on the outside of the construction site. The melee is okay out of the buildings. No melee weapons. Again, if melee is accepted on any of the fights, there is no melee weapons allowed. Round 2. Only weapons that don't allow grip or foregrip to be attached. MX9 would be one of them. I believe the SG-12 semi-automatic shotgun is another one of those. We will, again, like the first tournament, we will have a list of the weapons that do not allow those attachments. Round 3. Only engage in water. Boats allowed. You can fight from standing on the boat. That is the only surface you can fight on that isn't water. Not the big ship. A boat that you can drive. There is none of the big boats with turrets on it though. In custom Blackout. Melee only out of the water. No melee weapon. Round 4 is the same as the first tournament. Designated drop area, no engagement until the second collapse starts. That one's pretty simple. The 5th round. On this one, we are going to let the winner of the first tournament decide what role we're going to have in the 5th round of Tournament 2. Alright, so with the points, we've changed the points before the last tournament. The point system is based on placement. First place, if it is a full lobby, first place gets 13 points. Second place 11, third place 9, fourth place 8, fifth place 7. Now, if we've only got, say, 6 players or even 5 players, it would start right here. We would not do the extra point like we do on a full match because the kill points would get that changed up a little bit. Would keep you from tying, I should say. The kill points will keep you from tying. Should keep you from tying. We have not had a tiebreaker round yet. If we do need a tiebreaker round, we can push a tiebreaker round. But in doing so, there'd be other rules that we'd have to go through, and that could make a complete mess. Tiebreaker round, as in, I should say the top 2. If the 2 top players are tied, then we will have a tiebreaker round. If your placement is underneath a ranking reward placement, then we will not have a tiebreaker round. Be a quarter point per kill. So the better the odd for winning, the more players, the better your chance is of winning, I should say. Even though you've got more competition there, the way these play out, the more points that are introduced, or the less points, it's hard to explain. Well, the better you are, the more players you want in there, though. That is one fact. But if we just have a few players in there, everybody could be really close together because of the extra 2 points that you get for first and second place. Could make it a lot harder to win. It makes it more of an even playing field, I should say. And I think that is it for everything you've got. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment down below. Don't forget to like and share this with everyone you can. If we can get this shared as much as possible, we can get the word out, get a lot more people involved in this. Tournaments are super fun for everyone. We have not had, if we have in any tournaments, had maybe 2 people got pissed off, haven't returned. But that was over fair stuff. There's a lot of camping in this. That is a tip for winning one of these, is camp. But I don't want to tell you that either, because I don't want to have to go look for you. Nobody would want to have to go look for you. But that is one good method of this. Just remember placement out of 5 rounds. So, thank you everybody for watching. And remember, if you're new, subscribe, hit that bell icon, turn on notifications, and leave a like. And if you want to join more tournaments, hit that join button. Let me know so I can go and check it out, and you get a free invite to this if you're early enough, and every tournament after. Thank you, and I will see you guys later.